Hi, this is Sean. Just thought I would call in with a little bit of an update on how things are going at the orphanage. We've been here for a little over a month now. Got here in the beginning of January. It's beginning of February now, and things have been going really well. I started my job in the clinic. I'm doing that full time, which has been really great so far. I was a little surprised when I came down here because it wasn't quite what I expected it to be. They didn't have a job description ready for me before I came out, but I'm pretty flexible, so that was okay. And the job is a little less hands-on than I thought it would be. They actually are fully staffed nursing-wise, so they don't really need another nurse to be working hands-on with the kids. What they really needed was someone to give workshops for the staff here and for the kids here, teach them about different health-related things, which is actually fine with me. I actually really enjoy the educational side of nursing, so that's been pretty cool. I haven't started it yet, but I've been doing the planning process for that. So that'll start in a couple weeks. I'll start the workshops. I've also been taking the kids to their medical appointments during the week, which has been cool because I've been able to see different parts of Guatemala. The role here of the nurse is really specific. Whenever we have to take a kid for a medical appointment, we have transportation to bring us there, which is nice, so we don't have to worry about directions or driving. And if the kids are really young or if they have behavior problems, they need to have a staff go with them to watch them. So the nurse is, her role is definitely to just watch, talk to the doctors in the medical appointments, and that's that. So it's kind of nice. The nurses are treated with a lot of respect here, and it's been a really good opportunity for me to meet the kids, kind of on a one-on-one type setting. So it's not as overwhelming with me, and I'm not as nervous to practice my Spanish with just one kid as opposed to like 30 kids at a time. So that's been really nice. My Spanish has been improving for sure. I definitely speak faster than I used to, though not always the right words, but people can usually tell what I'm trying to say. The kids are really sweet, and they're real quick to help out. It's also really nice. Out of 24 volunteers that are here right now, half of them have been here for 6 months already. Our group is, new 12 volunteers that started here. So we have other volunteers that we live with who have a better handle on the language, and they help us out a lot, and they make sure that we're speaking Spanish in the houses, which is good. People tend to get a little lazy with it once you get home, and they want to slip back into English, but but another nice thing about this is the volunteers aren't just from the United States. We actually have more volunteers here now from Germany than the United States, so English isn't their first language. And because of that, we're kind of forced to speak Spanish, because it would be really rude for them to be speaking German when, I can't understand what they're saying, and vice versa. So it kind of keeps us on track a little bit. The staff here have been really, really great with everything. And one of the nice things about the orphanage here is we have the opportunity to go into town. We're really close to Paramos, which is like a small town in southwest Guatemala. It's only about a 10-minute walk, so whenever we need eggs or something to drink, we can walk there pretty easily. And we're just a bus ride away from Antigua, which is like the big touristy center of Guatemala. That's really great too. On weekends, we usually head out there and go see a movie, or have lunch together, go to a cafe and chill. So yeah, it's really great. But anyway, I hadn't really given a tour of the house, so figured I would do that. It's usually not this quiet on the weekends in the houses. Each of the houses have 8 people living in them. We have 3 volunteer houses in total. This weekend, a whole bunch of people went away, so there's actually only 2 of us in each house. Normally there's people running around and doing their own stuff, but yeah, I wanted to give you a little tour. So when you first come in here, this is our kitchen. You can see the big bottle of water. All the water here is filtered, so we can drink it straight out of the tap. But we don't have a kitchen sink. The houses don't have kitchen sinks. There's a sink in the backyard that we use, which I'll show you. So just for ease, we bring water from that tap into here so we could use it for cooking and drinking and whatnot. Normal stove, gas stove that we could use. Everyone has one of these lockers for food storage. So, it's pretty cool. You don't have to worry about people taking your stuff. And then there's 4 bedrooms in total. This is my bedroom. You can see it's just 2 beds, nothing fancy, and a couple shelves. It's not a whole heck of a lot of privacy here, which is one thing that kind of stinks, but I mean that's what we expected. Everyone has their own locker for your clothes too. So you can see these roses here. We're actually next door to a rose farm, so we buy really cheap roses from them before they ship them to the United States. We actually got these roses. For a dozen roses, we paid $3. So we have roses all over the house right now, which is really nice. Bathrooms are totally normal. Normal shower. Usually they have the heater element up there, but they just put in a new solar powered heating system here. So now we don't need those. So we're just going to get some normal shower heads for in here. Show you what it looks like outside. It's a really beautiful day today. We do have washers and dryers, but a lot of people choose to hand wash their laundry and hang it up here. These are our neighbors. It's like just a little village over here with different folks. You can hear the kids playing at night. Our backyard's a little messy, so don't judge. We have a little area for campfires here, which is nice. And then this is where we wash all our dishes or wash our clothes. Pretty basic sink. You see these all over the place. This is what most people in Guatemala use to wash their stuff. So. This is the director's house here. He lives next to the volunteers. And if you look up the hill, these are all the different houses that we have. All the houses on the left are the volunteer houses, and then on the right there are houses for different staff. This is our dog. There's like stray dogs all over Guatemala. So this dog was hanging out with the volunteers for a while. She kept sneaking onto the property because the volunteers would give her food, and then she just stopped leaving. So her name is Marie. She's very sweet, though I do get nervous when she's around the kids sometimes. But she's a good dog. So I will give a tour of the other parts of the orphanage later, just because I don't feel like hiking this mountain of stairs right now, and it would be a really long video. So part 2 to follow soon.